I built this Android app within minutes using only AI tool. In this video, I'm going to show you how I created this Android app with absolutely no coding experience using just one powerful AI tool. And we're going to do it in minutes. Even if you don't have any coding experience, you'll see how easy it can be to build this app. So, let's dive right in. First things first, we need to download Android Studio. You can install it by dragging and dropping it into your Applications folder if you're on macOS, or running the executable file if you're on Windows. We're into the new app interface. To start, select New Project. We'll begin with the default empty activity template. Now, give your application a name. I'm calling mine Daily Fitness Tracker. Next, we need to assign a package name. This works similarly to iOS. It's essentially your domain name written backward. For example, if your domain was line.com, it'd look something like com.line. Save the project wherever you prefer. I've saved mine to my desktop for convenience. Leave the minimum SDK as the default setting, and everything else can stay as is. Click Finish. Now we're inside the Android Studio interface. Much like Xcode when developing iOS apps, you'll see a similar layout here. On the left-hand side, there's the structure of your project files, and on the right, you'll find the code editor. Don't worry. We won't need to touch any of that code manually because we're going to use our AI tool called Cursor. To get Cursor AI, open your Prefer browser and search for Cursor AI. On the Cursor homepage, click on Download for Windows if you're using Windows machine, or click on Download for Mac if you're on Mac. Install Cursor on your PC after installation. Load up Cursor and link it to your Android Studio project. Cursor is the AI tool that will write all the code for us. Open Cursor, click Open Folder, and navigate to the folder where your project is stored. In my case, it's called Daily Fitness Tracker on my desktop. Once linked, Cursor can now see all the initial files created by Android Studio and edit them accordingly. Now, let's open Cursor Composer by pressing Command plus Shift plus I on Mac or Ctrl plus Shift plus I on PC. From here, we can type instructions in plain English, and Cursor will generate the code for us. Let's start simple. First, I'll tag the codebase so Cursor knows which files to work with. Then, I'll describe what I want the app to do. Here's my instruction. Create a fitness tracking app that uses an API to fetch daily step counts, calorie burn estimates, and activity duration for the past 7 days. Display this data visually on the screen. Hit Enter, and Cursor gets to work. It searches through the files, identifies the ones it needs to modify, and writes the necessary code to make the app function exactly as described. Within moments, we have a fully functional piece of code ready to test. Let's try it out on a virtual Android device. Click the play button to run the app. After a brief loading period, a new window pops up with a simulated Android phone displaying our app. Take a look. Here's the data for the last 7 days. Steps taken, calories burned, and activity durations. Perfect. Now let's refine this further and turn it into a truly useful fitness tracker. Back in Cursor Composer, I'll tag the codebase again and provide additional instructions. Here's what I'm asking for. Add an algorithm that calculates a fitness score based on the user's daily activity. Combine factors such as step count, calories burned, and active minutes. Assign a percentage score from 0%, inactive, to 100%, highly active. Display each day's score alongside the raw data. Cursor goes back to work. updating the existing code and implementing the new features. When it's done, we head back to Android Studio, stop the app, and restart it to see the changes. Boom. Look at that. Each day now has a fitness score displayed as a percentage. And check this out. It even added a circular progress bar around each score to visually represent the user's performance. Love it. The app looks good, but I think we can enhance the visuals. Back in Cursor Composer, I'll add another instruction. Color code the fitness cards from red, low activity, to green, high activity, with shades in between representing intermediate scores. Also, improve the overall design to make the app visually appealing. Cursor processes the request, updates the UI elements, and voila, we have a stunning app. Head back to Android Studio, refresh the app, and admire the transformation. Wow! The redesigned app displays each day's stats with beautiful icons, color-coded cards, and sleek typography. It's professional-grade design without lifting a finger. Now, let's test the app with a different user profile. I'll ask Cursor to simulate data for someone living in New York City instead of the default location. Refresh the app, and here we go. The results are fascinating. Some days show lower activity levels due to weather or other factors, while others highlight peak performance. This app is shaping up beautifully. If you're enjoying this so far, smash that like button and subscribe for more tutorials like this one. Now, I've designed an app in just a few minutes that runs perfectly on my Android phone, but I want to take it a step further. I'd like to install it directly onto my device so I can carry it with me during workouts. Let's do that. To achieve this, you'll need a USB cable to connect your phone to your computer. On your phone, go to Settings, then About Phone, scroll down to the build number, and tap it 7 times to enable developer mode. Enter your PIN when prompted. Next, go to Developer Options in the Settings menu and turn on USB debugging. Confirm the prompt, then return to Android Studio. Under Device Manager, you should see your connected phone listed. Select it and hit the play button. Finally, if you want to share the app with friends, head to the Build menu. Select Build Bundles, APKs, and choose Build APK. Once complete, locate the APK file on your computer, rename it if needed, and send it to anyone you wish. No App Store required, though you can always upload it to the Google Play Store if you prefer. Let's say you want to install it on your phone. You can upload it to your Google Drive. Access the Google Drive through your phone and install. And there you have it. You're officially an Android developer. Thanks to AI tools like Cursor, creating your first Android app has never been easier. Try it yourself, and let me know how it goes in the comments below. I'll be there cheering you on and answering any questions you might have. By the way, there's another video showing on your screen now that you should definitely watch next. Thanks.